Merry Plagueis and a Palpatine New Year to y'all. So we got our nog on here. Hope you got your nog on. Thanks for joining us. And this is a Blasterpiece Theater. Pretty much now 80% of the fanatics of film, or what, maybe 80, 85,
Thank you for
87?
noticing my percentages. I do appreciate actually getting the full breadth of what I contributed.
After I become Mark Zuckerberg and we can, and the company is worth multi-billion dollars, then we'll make sure to factor in those numbers. What do you think? What do you think about that?
87.
Right.
The CPO.
You failed me for the last time, Admiral.
We'll make sure and pay people for their data.
This is the Christmas trivia special. We're here with some questions from the movies. It's me and Jeremy versus Neil and Ben. Every question you get right.
Versus outsiders.
Insiders versus outsiders. Follow along at home. See if you can get it right. If you don't get it right, you got to drink some Jawa juice. A mixture of fresh squeezed Jawa, straight off the fields of Tatooine.
Love
you just
that
have to
Jawa.
pop those glowing eyes out first.
Love
you just
that
have to
Jawa.
pop those.
Love
You just have
that
to pop
Jawa.
those. You just have to pop those. Because if you
Love
just
that
have to pop those
Jawa.
glowing eyes out first. Because if you cook them with them.
But real quick, what's the origin of the Jawa juice? Did you guys grind a Jawa up? What exactly is this?
Do we want to go into the details?
No, it's like squeezing like limes.
Never mind. Yeah.
Fresh
You know that
Jawa
scene
ball.
in episode 4 where Luke's putting all the Jawas in that big pile and they're burning them up?
I kind of envision it more like,
The
Fargo,
Stormtroopers did that.
but instead of using a wood chipper, they're actually using a moisture evaporator, and somehow in Jawa just kind of gets...
Okay,
cool.
so
I
we
like that.
compile all the carcasses near the moisture farm, and it's pure Jawa.
And then you pulp like you do like limes or lemons or oranges, and then the pulp, the Jawa
Strongest
pulp,
substance in the galaxy.
because of the two suns, it has extra vitamin C in the Jawa.
It's true.
Extra
just gotta
vitamin
make sure to
J.
pick out the
Extra
fibers,
vitamin
'cause They
Jawa.
don't actually disrobe anybody. They just, you gotta still pick those out.
We have to do a plug because we got Revan's gameplay back here behind us. He is awesome at what he does. Revan is a great channel. Subscribe to him if you get a chance. Really great stuff. Star Wars space battle strategy games. And that's what's going on behind us. So subscribe to Revan. Check his videos out.
We're just going to get right into this. Again,
I guess
at home,
so.
follow along. See if you can keep up.
All right.
If you dare so, take a shot of Jawa juice for yourself.
And
If
then-
you don't get it right.
Alex, we'll start off with question number 1 that I've derived from episode 4, which is exactly where it should be. In episode 4.
It's actually me and Jeremy. Man, that Jawa juice is already hitting
I
him.
better skip the Jawa juice and go straight for it.
Just keep to the earth stuff.
You know what's great? Every time you drink, Neil, it's lovely. We have 2 angles of Neil drinking, so just in case, we're all high tech over here, but the most important thing is to see multiple angles of Neil drinking. That's the most important
We
part.
can just edit them
Well,
all
you
in
got to see how it's
succession,
done.
All right, so
Sorry.
what compact numbers does Luke call out to 3PO when they're being compacted in the trash compactor? This is for Jeremy.
Shut down
Okay.
all the garbage levels on the detention level.
That's right.
Shut down all the garbage levels. Oh my goodness. Because they're in detention block
I know exactly what you're talking
AE-23.
about.
Yeah,
but-
he's on the comm with 3PO. What are the numbers of the trash compactor?
I mean, you are starting hard out the
I know,
gate,
right out of the gate.
man.
Well,
No,
Jawa juicy. I don't know, C79er.
No.
All right, I'll give you a hint.
No,
There's no
oh.
letters in it. It's just
There's no letters,
just
okay.
a succession of numbers. And Luke is screaming it there.
How many digits?
So Luke does scream it. He said, "Oh, that's right."
Yeah, he does. He totally does.
Yeah, no, I can picture it like it was 1977.
5823.
The answer is 3263827.
That's right.
Oh, that's a hard one. That's a tough. That's a good one.
Okay, so okay, I got a question for you.
Here we go.
Just a quick side note. So does the first? I could have sworn. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn the first time you hear him say that, he's literally going.
He's screaming.
But
Yeah.
he's saying it out of
Yeah.
joy. Okay, that's the first time
Exactly.
you. Okay, that's what.
And 3PO's like, curse my metal body.
Yeah,
he
he
thinks
cursed
they're
my
dying.
metal body, and then he's like, "Yeah, you're right."
Well, because he
That was
thinks,
a good one.
Yeah, because he thinks that he's like, oh, they're all
And then
dying. It's all
R2
my
says-
fault. And blah, blah, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just got to get
Okay.
the competition drinking right off the bat.
Yeah, that was a good one out
Well,
the
so-
gate. What's the first Ewok we meet? Who is the first Ewok we meet?
Oh, come on.
I know you know this, which is why I'm glad you're on my team.
Well, I know.
Who is the
So-
first Ewok we meet?
I'm fairly sure.
So I know it's not Wicket. I know it's not Wicket because I know I want it to be Wicket because he's the first one who comes to my memory. But I know the first one is a gray. No, am I wrong?
Well, what's the scene? Because I think
It's-
Leia is her first encounter with Wicket is the first.
But that's
Ewok.
not the first Wicket. That's not the first Ewok we see. The first Ewok you see is when they're looking at the bunker, and there's a gray Ewok. It's a gray Ewok.
Oh, boy.
I know what he or she looks like.
Well, Alex is also
I'm
saying
not a
this is an easy one, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick with the Wicket, thinking that he's not.
that your
getting
final
too
answer?
obscure.
So okay, so let me make sure the question. I'm correct in the question. Is it the first Ewok that we actually they interact with? Our heroes interact with,
Who
or
is the
first?
first Ewok we meet? We
On screen.
meet. We meet on
you-
screen.
okay, so
the
that-
character, the heroes meet.
Okay, so Wicket.
Okay, so that's once again that can be construed differently.
All right, well, you be the captain then.
When you
make the
say
call.
when your question is what's the first one we meet? That could be Leia meeting Wicket. That could be us seeing the gray
Ben,
Ewok. That's,
I'm not afraid to drink.
Logray is his name, I think.
yeah, I don't know what to say, man. I'm gonna guess Wicket. I guess at this point, I don't know.
Wicket is most definitely the answer. That was definitely the answer. That is the first Ewok you see on screen. That is the first Ewok you meet.
And who plays him?
It's the
Warwick
See,
Davis.
Warwick Davis, who is going to be hosting the next Star Wars.
40?
Yeah. It's on Star Wars
Oh, yeah.
Newsnet, and it's talking all about him.
Hasn't he
Warwick
been in
Davis, you're
every
so
one?
right.
Oh yeah,
Since-
he always does Star Wars
of course,
Celebration.
he
He's always there.
wasn't in A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back, but I think from Return of the Jedi, he's been in every Star Wars movie since, all three prequels.
Yeah.
And I do believe he's in Force Awakens, and
he's in Force. I'm trying to think
I think he's in.
he's in Solo.
I think he's in The Last Jedi too.
And he's also in Rebels. Like he also
Was
has
he in-
he
was
has
he in
parts in
Rogue
Rebels.
One?
And he's also in a little show called Willow.
Oh, that's no little show.
So so let's just go back to the scene. What's the first scene that we see the Ewoks? I could have sworn it was when they first see the guy. Maybe I'm just.
It's Leia and Wicket. Your memory served you correct. You brought up the first instant.
I know
But to
what
me,
you're talking about though, the landing where you look in the distance at the actual platform, and,
And maybe you see an
Imperial cruiser lands
Ewok.
there.
Yeah. Again, it's the first Ewok you meet. You meet Wicket.